There is nothing like a cool snack on a hot day. In downtown Honolulu, the Asato family shop is churning out a local classic, guri. This creamy sherbet goes all the way back to the plantation days, but you've probably never had flavors like these. Spam and eggs, anyone?
We grew up working in restaurants. My mom's family had a lot of restaurants. So initially I wanted to do like a food truck or like get into the restaurant business. And then I worked at a bunch of restaurants and kind of figured out I didn't want to go that route. I still wanted to do like a food business. So I just went back to like a fun food we grew up eating, which was sherbet. We used to just make sherbet or guri, inspired by Tasaka guri in Maui since we were kids. I think people like eating sherbet because it's a little bit less dairy than ice cream. It's almost like shave ice, but more like condensed the flavor, and I think it's kind of uniquely to Hawaii. So I haven't really found it like the local style sherbet anywhere else. And I would just make it at home and start giving it away for free pretty much, just like testing it out for fun. And then I started Instagram and I made a little webpage to sell subscriptions. So once a month I would make a batch and then do home delivery. And it just slowly grew from there. We got some warehouse space in Halava, and my dad helped build out a kitchen for us. And people really started coming out to buy pints or buy subscriptions. And we would sell out because we only had a small machine.
In the beginning was only Neil and I. So I would work like 12 to 14 hours, and then Neil would come nighttime and work his shift. People knew that we didn't have a lot of one item. You know, like we'll make only 100 or 50 of one item. And if you're not in that line, you won't receive the flavor that you wanted. So people would come 5 o'clock in the morning, but not anymore. Now we have more freezers, we have bigger machine, so it helps a lot. So now we can make more for everyone.
We definitely wouldn't be here without the whole family. My brother comes helps on Saturday with my kids. Like, it's the whole family that helped build it. My mom she came on board. She's been like our main staff. She works super hard, probably got carpal tunnel from it. But she's I don't know, she's a super hard worker. My dad's super nice. He takes care of like anyone that comes up. Like he loves like talking to people, making them happy, and taking care of all his customers at the truck.
I think the creativity of my son showing up in his product, all the family working together, and just the joy that it brings to everyone. I think that's really fantastic.
Everybody knows what their job is, so it's not a job, it's like fun to me. That's what I like to come every day. You know, I enjoy seeing my husband. He likes to be the boss, but he's not the boss. And you know, Neil is the one who has to tell us what to do, and he does everything, you know, the flavors and all. We just help him. And that's the thing that's fun.
Coming up with flavors, I think it's just like anything that brings back a memory or like something you grew up in Hawaii eating as a kid. If we can like melt it down or puree it, pretty much make it into like frozen form. Sometimes we see stuff like that's happening in pop culture and we think it's fun and we can make a cool flavor or concept around it. There's been a lot of great collabs over the years. Like in the beginning, our friends at Fitted Hawaii helped us. So that was like one of the first big ones. Locomotion, Zippy's, Rainbow Drive-In. Spam and eggs was like I think our weirdest flavor to date, probably most out there. So we used our custard base, and then we made crispy spam bits. So it was like bacon bits almost. So they're little bits of crispy meat in it, and then furikake and Rice Krispies on top. It was pretty good reaction. It was funny watching people eat it right in front of you. There's a couple people that didn't like it, but it's okay. It's not for everyone, but it was definitely our most out there flavor. Our top 3 selling flavors are probably Lihing Float, which was inspired by like crack seed stores, so leaking strawberry icy with vanilla ice cream. And then people do love pog. Third, Latasa, like people love orange bang, the drink filling zippies. I think currently like our super lihimoy. So it's, if you really love lihimoy, we put a lot of lihimoy in the sorbet base, and then our swirl of our lihing sauce, and then a lihing seed on top. So that's a true Hawaii classic flavor that people do love. I think that was like the turning point when we started just focusing on local flavors, and it really connected with like just the Hawaii community. So it's a good thing to help pass on to the next generation. I think that's like the best compliment we usually get. It's like, it just makes them feel just nostalgic and happy. It just brings back good memories. I think that's what we like talking story with people and hearing that kind of stuff, like makes all the hard work worth it. Yeah, it takes like a lot of hands just to make each batch. So it's a lot of work, but I think people appreciate. I mean, it's like a truly handmade, everything is handmade. Just trying to keep it fun and just give back and just connect with our community. I think like that's what our main goal is.
Thank you for tuning in. It's because of viewers like you that we can continue to share the stories of the people, places, and events that make Hawaii home. If you would like to support our mission to advance learning and discovery, head over to pbshawaii.org and click on the donate button. For Home is Here, I'm Kala'i Miller. Ahui ho.